this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrived in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Welcome, folks, to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the USC Trojans, taking on last season's national champions, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. Kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. The Tigers offense is on the field for the first time today. And the reason why this is one of the games of the week is you got a receiving corps that's just been lighting people up. So hard to stop collectively, but they're running into an elite defense that's filled with confidence too, Kirk.
Yeah, Chris, I'm going to turn it around a little bit and talk about, I think, the offensive line. We know what the receivers can do. Will the quarterback have enough time against this defense to be able to make the throws where he can try to expose the secondary? That's the real challenge. Can you protect the quarterback to give these receivers a chance to make plays?
Somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And the wideout goes in motion. Testing the right side here. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Looking to scramble. It's going to be incomplete, trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open.
Chris, as this game evolves every year with college football, and we see more and more versions of some kind of spread offense, it puts so much pressure on this linebacker position because they're asked to do so much. This linebacker is able to sit back in zone, be comfortable in space, make the right read, and be able to be in place to knock the ball away.
And the punt team makes its way onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. So USC's offense comes out for their first possession today. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down, we're going to throw it. The pocket breaking down. Going to try to use his legs here. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
How about this play by the quarterback, putting his body on the line here? But that's the kind of thing that endears you to the fans, the staff, and more importantly, to his teammates. At the end of the day, the quarterback doesn't want to look back on the game and say, I could have done more.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Caught over the middle. It's Contreras. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Lets it go quickly. He's got a man down the middle. Tackled quickly after the catch, but the ball moves all the way to the 30. And the Trojans will have 1st and 10 here. Gonna run it. It's Larson. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. 3rd down and short in this championship game on the 9th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. The receiver grabs it. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down. Now comes the field goal unit. Oh, and he knocks it right through. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Return begins inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. It keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Breaks loose at the 40. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. The shotgun running play call. Breaks a tackle on the play, makes a decent gain.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They stop him, but it's a 1st down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. LSU has moved into the red zone. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Chris, it's pretty surreal to get to the national championship in this day and age of college football when everybody wants to spread you out and throw the football. This offense has been pounding the rock all year long, and here...
No stopping him on that one. Touchdown, LSU.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Setting out to try the PAT. The extra point makes it a 4-point game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Looking to throw it on first down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Gets some space around the 30. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. And the Trojans come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
So second down after the incompletion. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
On third down, he drops to throw. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs, and also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
And the Trojans will line up to punt it away. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And one final play before the end of the quarter. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship. Through one quarter, let's check out the game summary. All right, let's get back to the action. Getting closer to finding out who will be celebrating here tonight. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Chris, I know when we think about LSU, we go back to 2019, Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, that dynamic offense. But at the end of the day, it's still LSU. It's still the SEC. And ground and pound is something they will never move away from. Great job here, and move the sticks.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Send the back in motion. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. That's reeled in. It's Adams. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They'll change the pre-snap look now. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They've got him in the backfield. It's a 4-yard loss. Second down play coming up for this offense. He keeps it on the design run. End zone ahead. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, LSU.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
So they'll try to add to the lead now. Let's see. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. USC 3. He'll return it from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Running back grabs it on a screen. It's a nice game. We'll move the football up to the 27. The Trojans hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Incompletion makes it second down and 10 from the 27. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on second and 10. Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him. Offense will try to convert a third and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Little eye candy here from the offense in pre-snap motion. And he'll drop back here on third down. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. And it's intercepted as he threw it back across his body that time. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will give the offense the football at the 46.
Chris, it feels like to me the offense is being really cautious. The defenders are just sitting back there almost playing backyard football, knowing the offense is being a little bit more conservative. Eyes on the football, stepped in front of it, and makes the play.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Can they keep it going? They mix the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Rough start with the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now second down and 14. That's reeled in. It's Adams. They bring him down after a short gain there. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All he had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. That completion makes it second and medium. To bootleg here. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Chris, what a shot, right? Come to an LSU game and you see a defensive lineman overwhelm an offensive lineman and come up with a big sack. When was the last time you didn't see LSU have defensive linemen who can make life difficult for quarterbacks and offensive linemen? Because I can't. They always have big boys who are athletic to make life difficult in that backfield.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pulls it in. It's long. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. And the Trojans will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. No fair catch. He feels the punt. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain. Sets him up first down at the 33. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU.
Well, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
Now with a PAT. Extra point is good, and they're in front now, 28-3. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. USC, return starts from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the USC offense is back out on the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup in intermission, but in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And the Trojans come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking deep down the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little greedy, because when it seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
Play action here on 1st down. Wide open downfield. You make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a 1st down in the red zone. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Play action fake, looking to throw. Swarm for the pass rush, a sack. Pass protection, a serious issue. Another sack makes it 2nd and long. To the air, it's Hicks. Grabbed by the receiver. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or are they going to sell out and bring the pressure.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
The offense has got to do a better job of taking care of this quarterback. Remember, their starter is already out of the game. The backup cannot afford to take too many more hits.
And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit trying to add 3 points here before halftime. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Gets across the 25-yard line. They'll spot it at the 27. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, the battle for the most coveted trophy in all of college football has been fierce. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk. Fellas, hard to believe we're only 1 half away from crowning a national champion.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the 3rd quarter. Cut in to this huge lead. First play of the 2nd half, they keep it on the ground. Tackle made after just a short gain. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Now it's 2nd down here. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He lets it go. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
I love the running back angle route. Makes it an easy throw and an easy read for the quarterback, and you get the ball in the hands of a dangerous playmaker.
The quarterback keeps it on the option. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
Grab down the middle. It's Law. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Grab behind the line. It's Contreras. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Boy, the defense missed an opportunity to here put a lot of pressure on this offense. They allow them to convert. They could have got them the fourth down with the lead that they have. Boy, this could have been a knockout punch.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the quarter to stop him for a loss. Offense getting set. It's second down. Handoff here from the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense, and it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the second sack in this game.
And the Trojans will line up to punt it away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Looks. Player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Keeping it on the ground here.
Christina, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Another big gain by this wide receiver. This guy has had a great year all season long. You knew coming into the national championship he'd have a shot to make a lot of big plays. But give credit to the offense coordinator, moving him around, allowing him to find space to do work.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll give it to the running back. Gets the first and still running. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. First down, looking to throw the football. He snags a quick throw. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Now the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
That completion makes it second and medium. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Pre-snap motion from the offense. The quarterback making some changes at the line. The pass rush closing in. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
So the first snap in the red zone, and this defense, I'll tell you what, they are up for the challenge. A big sack that could really lessen the damage on this drive.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Caught by the receiver. Defense will stop him after about a 9-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down. So they're short on fourth down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. Kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Picks up the first, looking for more. Tackled at the 35, good enough for a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Motion by the back, defense better adjust. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more of that pitch and catch.
Hands it off on the counter.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
The Trojans will bring their punt team onto the field. This will be his 4th punt tonight. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, there's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of the quarterback trying to throw a football. And on this play, they end up flushing him out to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football. That's what led to this incompletion.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. We're just 1 quarter away from crowning a national championship. Let's check out the game summary so far. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? You're going to find out. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He's wide open. Look out. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whatever we feel like doing.
Pass is tipped and falls incomplete. Someone got a hand up to deflect that one. After the incompletion, the lineup here for 3rd and 7. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The offense still on the field to go for it on 4th and 11.
Here we go.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Well, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to.
Looking for the end zone, has a lane. And he stopped just short down at the 2, but an excellent run.
Man, we know this guy can spin it, but you can't forget about his wheels, too. That's another 1st down for this offense, and they are feeling it.
The defense backed up against their own end zone.
Set, ready.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he's got it! Touchdown, LSU! This is just quarterback wizardry. An amazing game with a national championship on the line tonight.
This might be as good of a quarterback performance as I've seen in a national championship in some time. The defense has got to try to do something to get him out of sync by trying to blitz or sit back and change up coverage, because what they've called up to this point just isn't working.
Extra point try coming now. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
38, USC 6.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the USC offense is back out on the field. This thing is so out of hand, all you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. And they hand it off to the back. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
Hey, where's that been the whole game? That's actually a nice run. It has been a tough day for this offense, but you know what? You love to see the offensive line and the running back still out there competing, trying to show the coaches that they're not worried about the score. They're going to go out and show their competitive spirit, and hopefully that will help them down the road.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Catch made on the left side. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. 1st and long now after the penalty. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch is made down the middle. They get him down, but a big play moves into the 45.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead, and I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. A deep deep shot to the right. And the deep shot falls incomplete, but wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out. Defender flag for being a little too aggressive. 15-yard penalty benefiting the offense. And the Trojans will line up on 1st and 10. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 30. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game, and this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
Here they come on 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and goal from the 10.
Hey, this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the 4th quarter. You're down big. But who knows? Make a big play. Try to get in the end zone. Maybe get an onside kick.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And it's picked off in the end zone. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. Say mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as a top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the LSU Tigers.